What is up, guys? Annie Tier Guild Forever gonna give a brief little review for Smallville Season 2, Episodes 22. Now, Danny, if you end up asking, don't worry, I will be watching the third episode for the donation, which is Season 3, Episode 1. That'll be out tomorrow as a separate video, because I feel like linking linking episodes 22 and 23 of season 3, then episode 1 season 2, I mean, and then episode 1 of season 3 all together, and it just feels like it's awkward. So yeah, just gonna have these two be a redirect video, and then tomorrow I'll have the first episode of season 3 out, just so it doesn't feel too awkward, you know what I mean? So yeah, wow, all I just gotta say is the way the season ended off was pretty it was pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie to you, it sucks what happened. Clark lost his little brother because of what happened with the whole, I'm assuming it was that attack that, like, whenever he destroyed the ship and caused that reaction, that's what made everything, you know, go wrong. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. Personally, I don't believe what Clark did was necessarily wrong. I get that maybe his father was upset that he didn't trusted them with the secret. I get it. He wanted, but at the same time, he wanted to protect his family. He wanted to protect his mother. He wanted to protect Lana. He wanted to stay in Smallville on Earth. This was his home. This is this is his home. And now you get this random biological freak show alien father telling him, like, look, you got to do what I say, and I say you're gonna leave this planet and fulfill your destiny. Bro, this is my home. I already have a father, and I already have a mother. I have a girlfriend. I have a best friend. Well, possibly. I mean, it looked like Lex could have died right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. And noticed the pilot was not there. The pilot wasn't there, and Helen wasn't there. But the most important thing that you have to take notice is that, why is it that, like, because again, we saw them taking a toast, and she even prepared that toast for them, that little champagne drink they had. She prepared that. I have a gut feeling Helen spiked his drink. I have a feeling she spiked his drink and caused him to die. Because I'm just saying, though, Lex is a very powerful and wealthy man. Let's be honest. Helen, on the surface level, she looked like she trusted him. You know what I mean? On the surface, it looked like she loved Lex, everything. But look at the situation. From going on to the, because it's one thing, look, it's one thing if something happened to the ship, or what, or I'm saying ship, the plane. It's one thing if something happened to the plane, but why is it that when all this shit that happened with the plane, why is it that Helen's gone and the pilot is gone? And the pilot was the one that stopped Lex for a brief moment, right? We saw him. He grabbed Lex's arm while Helen went into the plane to inform him of this and that. That is, I'm thinking, like, that is plenty of enough time to get them both a champagne drink to celebrate, spike his drink, get him knocked out enough to where she can get away. So is the pilot, and then Lex dies. And what happens? They've officially, because think about it, look at the coincidence. This literally happens as soon as Lex gets married. As soon as he gets married, all this BS happens. I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. Helen didn't love Lex, she loved his money. And she had to make sure that he trusted her. He had to make sure that she can get him to gain his trust. Because again, it's one thing if they were both, if something happened, like they both were knocked out and all of a sudden this happened to both of them. It's one thing if that happened. But I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. She planned it. For me, what sold it is the moment where she got a champagne. Like she literally prepared his champagne. You know, people that spike shit usually are the ones that do that. They get like a drink and they give it to the other and it's like, here you go. Here's a... No. Usually it's the guy that does that. I'm not saying women are not capable of doing that, but I don't know, man. That was red flags for me. That was a fucking red flag. She spiked this drink. I don't know, guys. Again, if Helen is alive, and I'm pretty sure she is, because no one was on the plane when Lex crashed. No one was on the plane except himself. Everything was destroyed. And by the time he woke up, it's too late. He crashed into the ocean. Helen had him killed. It had to be it. She had him killed, and she took his millions and everything. She took all his shit. All his fortune, everything. Wow. Wow. Helen's a bitch. Literally. In every sense of the word. And then we have the whole situation with Clark. I get it. He wants to... He's running away because he feels like if he stays with his family... Honestly, I'm gonna go... when he left, I think it's between one of two things. It's one. He's leaving because he doesn't want to hurt any more people he cares about. Or number two. He left because he felt guilty for what he feels like killed his younger brother. He feels like it's because of him his younger brother is dead, and the way his father looked at him made him feel like outcasted, alienated, so to speak, as well as, you know, make him feel like... Look, at the end of the day though, let's be honest. I feel like what Clark did had to be done. And if he didn't do it, that damn ship, I don't think that's more than likely. Jal-El would not have Clark do that. He's a good person. I feel like it was I think it was just the ship acting on its own accord and doing what it felt like it needed to be done. Again, that's just my personal opinion. But honestly, Clark doing what he had to do was not necessarily wrong. Should he have trusted his parents with this? That's a very touchy subject. Because once again, if he did tell his parents, they would highly be against it. And at some point, the ship would have taken him over or forced him to do something he didn't want it to do. He kept it a secret for the sake of his loved ones. So he can take care of this and everyone can move on with their lives. His heart was in the right place. It's just that it had it had major consequences. And now Clark left because, again, he left out of guilt and he left to protect the people he cares about. He did it for what he personally felt like was right. I don't think anyone's going to blame Clark. No one should blame Clark. But I understand where he's coming from. And then he has the red ring on him, making him, you know, essentially not give a F about anything except himself. This way, he doesn't have to worry about his own consciousness eating him, allowing his own guilt to eat him away. And he's running away and he's leaving home. He's leaving home because he feels like that's for the best, but at the same time, he doesn't want to feel miserable. He doesn't want to feel sad. He wants to feel happy. So I understand why he did what he did. He's technically still an alien high school student, but he did it because he felt like it was best for not only his parents and Lana and everyone he cares about, but for himself too. I know Clark is going to come back though. what I'm trying to figure out is what's gonna snap him back out of it. I think what's gonna snap him out of this is his family. His mother and father are probably gonna track him down and get him back and let him know, like, hey, look, despite everything that happened, you're still our kid. We still love you. All this shit, it doesn't matter. Of course, the baby dying was like heart-wrenching. I'm not gonna lie to you. That kind of hit me in the feels a bit too. That was kind of heart-wrenching. But they still have a son, and they're still going to be by his side and raise him for the sake of his well-being and their self. This might have put a damper on the family, but it's not going to destroy it. They have a strong family bond, and something like this, yes, it did fracture something there, but it's not completely unsavable. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about. Once again, season 3 of episode 1 will be out tomorrow, so look forward to that. And yeah, rest in peace to the baby that's gone. Rest in peace. That's sad, man. That's really sad. Hopefully in season 3, whether it be sooner, hopefully it's sooner, we get to see the family tie come back together again, and they end up being as happy as they always been. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. See you guys in the next reaction. Peace. I'm out.